Hello, empty space. I hope nobody's here, so I hope the empty space is fine. I hope the empty void is all right. Well then, let's just chill here then. Oh, hello, Ethan. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing fine. You're the only one here, so enjoy your stay. Hmm. So what am I going to talk about today? Let's see. I think Xfinity Series practice is going on right now. Haven't had the time to watch it, but yeah, it's just practice. Oh, congrats, Geezer. You were only at like 200 so recently ago. Really, really hit that. Congrats to you. It's a really big achievement. I know how excited I was when I reached 100 subs, and then 500 subs. Next stop 1,000. Yeah, only 3 months ago. Yeah, that's what happened to me. I was at like a 68 for a whole year. I started in September of 2020. Then by October, I only had like 68 subscribers. And then one video got me 252. It just completely exploded my channel. And now I'm at 681, I believe. But yeah, YouTube works that way sometimes. Sometimes you just explode for no reason. Try to keep that momentum going. Every race. Yeah. Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah. I think that's right. Well, they've been all exciting finishes to some degree. Most in overtime, as you say. Hmm. Well, I finally paid to get a better plan for StreamYard, and no one's here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I'm really thinking. I'm really thinking. Hey, Austin. What's up? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on here. Sorry, just having some minor difficulties. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm sure most of you are probably watching Xfinity Series practice right now. Or qualifying, rather. No, I'm not currently watching qualifying. It's Fox Sports has been a little buggy for me today, so I couldn't really watch any of the practice or qualifying. But yeah. Hmm. I'm really considering doing live reactions for certain sports in the future. It seems like something I would want to do. Maybe it'll be for NASCAR, for football when it's in the fall, I guess. Yeah, but I'll have to figure it out. Ooh. Hmm. Yeah. I'm sorry if this is particularly boring. I have no idea what to talk about. I never do. When I come in here without a purpose, I don't know what to talk about. Josh Berry? Yeah. Maybe it was a bit of a, I don't know. Maybe it's a sophomore slump. He was fast last year, but he did only win 2 races, even though he was part time. I guess that happens for a lot of people. Chastain? I think Chastain has a good chance. Like, he was a legitimate threat last year, even though with all the rain and such. I honestly liked that race. It was wild. And in terms of quality of racing, it wasn't great, but I liked it. Yeah. I gotta agree with you, Milton. That's what I'm basically saying. For live reactions for sports, yeah, I shouldn't have an issue if I don't actually broadcast the race or the commentating or the noise from it. If it's just me talking about it with no other indication of what I'm actually watching, there shouldn't be a problem. Maybe he's just not good at road courses. I don't know. We haven't seen too much of Josh Berry on road courses, I don't believe. So maybe it's just that. He was a dirt track or a short track racer, so it would make sense for him to be better at ovals than not road courses. Maybe he might. He might. Yeah, Chastain's been good. Yeah, yeah. The first race at Coda was chaotic. They definitely should have at least stopped it or ended it, like you said, after the Truex and Custer wreck. That was a really bad crash. From the cameras, you could not even see. I don't know, like 10 feet in front of you. So that's a legitimate concern for race cars going down the backstretch on a road course, much less. It's one thing if it's on an oval where all the cars go at relatively consistent speeds. It's a road course, can't see what you're doing. You hope it rains again. Hmm. I would be fine with light rain. I just don't want the same fog and pouring rain that it was last time to the point where you can't physically see. Some light rain that requires some rain tires. That's all fine with me. I like the rain tire strategy that I had to go on. It makes it feel more, you say, entertaining. I guess the early on strategy of people taking tires or not. But yeah, I can see that. Hmm. Okay. What am I looking for? Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I gotta agree. That's why I liked it so much because, well, that was a race where Kyle Busch did well. I thought he could win the entire time up until the later parts where he was caught by the Hendrick cars. But yeah, Cole Custer qualifying. Okay, let me see how's the qualifying going. Hmm. Whew. Yeah, well, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah. I didn't expect him to be good on road courses either. I thought he was more of a short track and super speedway type of a driver, but yeah, if he's doing well, then he's doing well. That's great. That is great. Okay. Hmm. Let me quickly check on this. Hey, nice of you to pop on by. How you doing today, NASCAR fan number 3? I wonder how many of those there are. Okay. Sorry if my camera's a little shaky. I'm trying to adjust the stand here. I really got to come up with a better plan for what I do on this channel. I'm doing great too. Had a busy week again, getting ready to move across the country. Well, not across the country, just in a different part of the country, but yeah. Trucks and Xfinity are getting the most love they ever had, but trucks are still getting ignored. I don't know. I feel like over the past recent years, I guess, Xfinity has been the most liked or loved series, Cup Series. A lot of people have too many emotional attachments to certain drivers, so they can't enjoy it as much. Also, sometimes it feels less entertaining because of that. An Xfinity series, if you're not a particularly big fan of a specific driver, it's very entertaining, especially with the inexperience of certain drivers. It makes it chaotic. Similar for trucks, except sometimes it's a little too bad. Oh, he failed to qualify again? Oh, man. 8 trucks isn't drivers? Who's the most hated current full-time NASCAR Truck Series driver? That's a mouthful. I mean, I know Derek Kraus has had some hate for like Knoxville, but certain drivers is just hated for being themselves. But who would you say is the most hated driver in the Truck Series? John Hunter? I kind of like him, but that's because I'm a KBM fan, like a Kyle Busch fan, Kyle Busch Motorsports. But yeah, I can see why you would dislike him if he wins too much. I'm sorry for the noises, if you can hear any. Anyone else? I know some people. Yeah, that's what I agree. Like, um, in terms of yeah, what am I saying? Sorry, I'm got lost in my Yeah, I don't really like it when people hate a driver who hasn't done anything specific. It's okay to not be a fan of a driver. It's okay to dislike them, but sometimes I feel like the NASCAR community can be a little toxic when it comes to favorites. Like they hate it when their favorite driver loses or someone they don't like wins. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm unhappy sometimes when certain drivers win or certain drivers lose, but I never go outright and bash them. I'm fine with anyone winning because these are professional drivers. They're out there to make money. They entertain us. So unless someone has hurt me, I guess personally, I don't know why I would hate a driver unless they were like morally corrupt. That's what I'm saying, basically, Austin. Yes, like, there's no reason to hate a driver unless they've done something that should deserve hate, like committed a serious crime or something along the lines, or said something that I guess people would hate. But for just being good or doing something on track, I don't. Yeah, the fans can be pretty annoying. Like I mean, most fan bases for drivers are not very. They have their toxic parts. Every fan base for major drivers have toxic parts of their fan base. I mean, that's the same thing for every sports team, sports athletes. Like, for example, Chase Elliott. A lot of people hate him simply because of his fans. Some people just don't like him because of him, because he's a favorite. For Kyle Busch, they just hate him because of him, not the fans. Although I guess sometimes fans go a little overboard too. Yeah, he's a good driver. I guess some people just don't like his character. Maybe he's over aggressive. Maybe he's way too critical. So it really does. Like when I see people complaining about him whining, I get the point. It's just they're whining about him whining. Like it kind of feels hypocritical in that situation. Yeah, yeah, you're right there. Larson himself isn't a bad guy outside saying one word he shouldn't have. So, I mean, yeah, sometimes fans can get a little too far. Like I said, that's the same for basically every sport. You'll find people irrationally hating on others for no reason. Oh yeah, Kurt Busch was if he was driving or acting like he was 8 years ago right now, he would have the same or even more hate than Kyle Busch, who in his current state at least. They were both very vocal, very aggressive drivers late earlier in their careers. Now they're both fairly mellow. I mean, Kyle Busch is younger and he still tends to be very critical and outspoken. But Kurt Busch, like, if you go back and listen to 2009 to 2012, like Radioactives and such, you can hear how angry he sounds. He's matured a lot. He's just, man. Todd Gilliland, I have no strong opinion about that race. I didn't even see it. I saw the ending, basically. Yeah. Many drivers lose when it feels like they should have won. It just happens. That's what parody is, I guess. Yeah, late maturing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like if you look at him now and knew nothing about his past, you would not believe how he acted 8, 9, 10 years ago. Just yeah, yeah. He is. He's in the lead. Oh, okay, great. I can tell you're somewhat of a Custer fan. Chicagoland, yeah, man, it's gone forever, gone forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess driving for Phoenix Racing or whatever it was called is not very fun, but you know, he also drove what like for front row. I mean, furniture row, or whatever it's called at the time. I don't remember. Yeah, well, see ya, Austin. It was nice talking. Come back next time if you can. It's nice to talk to people who watch, just even if you can't talk face to face. It's nice. Yeah, yeah. I will always remember Chicagoland for my favorite finish of all time, the 2018 one. That was like there have been many good moments in NASCAR. I seem to miss a lot of them, or seem to be on the bad end in terms of who I'm rooting for. But that one is one I'll always remember. Yeah. Yeah, slide job. Yeah. I remember screaming at the top of my lungs, and it was just pure joy. It was definitely an overreaction. I was by myself, so it didn't worry. It's just, I was so happy. Yeah. It never feels like the years that feel so good in terms of like sports that I root for, they never seem to pay off like 2018 with Kyle Busch. What, 8 wins, still no championship. It was Dale Jr.'s first race in the booth. It was. It's the first race on NBC that year. It was his first race that year. I don't remember if he commentated for the Xfinity race, but it was definitely his first Cup race. Yeah. Good times. That was already 40 years ago almost. Man, oh, time flies. He's leading in Winston points? What? Did I read that wrong? Hey, unknown. I know you just know me through Discord, but nice of you to show up. Yeah. What are we talking about? Yeah. Old man still got it. Oh, the old format. Oh, I see. Yeah. He's driving for a new team this year, so yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. Lamar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kurt leading? Yeah. Okay, I get it, yeah. 2017 Clash. I don't think that was correct. I mean, maybe he was a guest one. I don't know. I think 2018 was his first official. I mean, in terms of being hired at long term as a broadcasting commentator. Maybe he did guest commentate for 2017. I don't remember. I wasn't. I didn't keep track of that stuff that many years ago. Yeah, Kyle Busch before Atlanta. Well, before Atlanta, he was also second in the actual points too. So Yeah. Yeah, I can tell how you feel about him. Like when you talk in the Discord server, you seem to always bring up like Denny Hamlin, Cole Custer, Todd Gilliland, maybe Noah Gregson. Yeah, I would guess you like those drivers at least somewhat. Yeah. 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 It's nice to just talk. Just talk with an audience, even if it's only, what, 4 people. It's nice to know that you can talk about this. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Chastain got close. What did he get close to? Hmm. Yeah, Quinn Hoff. Yeah, he has potential. Technically speaking, he has more professional wins than Danica Patrick, even though they're not at the same level, so they don't really compare. But yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah, if I can't get to talk to every one of the 681, I can at least talk to 3 or 4. And that's enough for me. For now, at least. It'll be fairly depressing if, if I somehow had 50,000 views, which would be amazing in its subscribers, but only 3 people watch. That would definitely mean that they don't like me, but I don't care. I'm dead in a curb. Is that right? I did get run over by a Ford Focus. I think it was a modified Ford Focus, but I am currently dead, yes. I did get run over by a car. Can't see Ty Gibbs versus Kyle Busch. Well, you did see it at Watkins Glen, but Ty Gibbs had a problem early, so you couldn't really see too much. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Was it Road America? Yeah, that was Road America. Why did I say Watkins Glen? That was Road America. That was Road America. Hmm. I would agree with you, Unknown, but I feel like you're playing me here. You can never trust it any time you bring up Baltimore. Like, ever. That's just ever. Yeah, if it gets promoted to Cup, sure, we might see him soon. That would be interesting, but I think by the time Ty Gibbs gets to high level, unless it's like next year, he's Kyle Busch might be a little bit past his prime at that point. I mean, he's still good this year. He's been like contending in almost every race, and he's had something happen to him in every race. But I think he's starting to fade a bit. H. Okay. You just stay there. You're not leaving. You can just stay on the screen. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Kyle Busch. Sorry. Bell or Truex. I don't think he would replace Bell unless Bell doesn't do good. He is a young talent. I don't think he would get thrown away like Eric Jones. Although maybe he will. I don't know. My predictions. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. We've only raced there once, and it was last year. I'm sure the same winners will do good as last year, although Kyle Busch can't race in Xfinity. I'm sure AJ will do good in Xfinity. Maybe it'll be Todd Gilliland or Thor Sport Truck who does good in trucks. For Cup, I really don't know. The conditions last year were so different. Could be someone like Chase Elliott, who's a regular road course guy. Yeah, that's the same thing for me too. Like, I've only watched an F1 race 4 times. I'm not big on F1, but every single time Hamilton has won, and I found it very funny. Is Kyle Busch racing in trucks? I didn't know he was. Yeah, Kyle Busch wins it all, I guess. Well, not Xfinity, obviously, but yeah. I like those predictions. Yep. Well, feel free to leave at any time. I have plenty of time, so I might just stream for a full hour, but you don't have to stay here with me. Who's doing Xfinity this week? Kyle? I don't think he is. He's doing trucks, isn't he? 99,000, and you know what? Let me check. It's not done going up. It is so close. Okay, let's see. Right here. Oh, okay, I have to share my screen here. Okay. If you look here, we are 5 views away from 100,000 on that video. 5. Only 5. I'm surprised about the like to dislike ratio. Wow. But see, only 5 views away. And to think, I posted this after making it for 10 minutes because it was Super Bowl Sunday and I wanted to go outside and enjoy the snow. I was in a hurry. I wanted to go see my friend. So I just did a very quick video. Come back, already has several thousand views. And then around 20,000, it kind of stopped gaining views. YouTube kind of just stopped recommending it to people. And then it spiked up again to the point where it was getting like 20,000 views a day for several days. Yeah, gotta stop sharing here. Yeah, he did retire from Xfinity. Good luck getting those 5 views. Yeah, that'll never happen. Earlier today, it said I was 45 views away, and then it somehow lost 3 views. So I don't know what'll happen. Yeah, I agree with your predictions. It should be 100K by now, maybe. I don't know if that exactly would work that way. Yeah, I think AJ has a good chance of winning. He's really good there. He was good last year until Kyle Busch just dominated the whole thing. If it wasn't for him, he probably would have won. I know Cindric's not racing in the Xfinity series anymore, so yeah. So let me just so Yeah, I think Brad's not going to do much. I mean, in terms of performance, he hasn't even really done well. I mean, at Daytona, he was up there. He was doing good at Daytona, but the other tracks, he wasn't even doing good to begin with, and now with the penalty, and even if he makes the playoffs, he's going to get deducted 10 playoff points. So he's not. I don't see him doing better than the round of 16 at best. You clicked it 5 times. I don't think that's gonna do it that way. Well, see ya, flags and whistles. Do I play Minecraft? No, I do not. I played for a little bit, maybe, 5 years ago? I know I played Pocket Edition when I was a bit younger, but I haven't really played Minecraft all that much. Yeah, see, all these picks are good. Hello, Otto. Yeah. Yeah, and those are just the playoff points. He also has to make up for the 100 points he lost in just regular points. I guess it won't really matter too much if he wins, but outside of the super speedways, he's going to have a tough time winning unless something changes. Yeah. Yeah. He really does. He's really in a big hole. Just I did not save at the pump. Shell is fairly expensive here. It seems to be fairly expensive compared to all the gas stations around. It's like a good 10, 20 cents more expensive. So any savings I get from shopping at Advanced Auto Parts doesn't really help. So no, I did not save at the pump. I lost a lot of money at the pump. Okay. Well, now we're 4 views away. 4 views away from 100,000. I didn't save at the pump because Shell is expensive, like I said. Pick to win Cup. You mean the race or the whole championship? Yes, Brad did not save at the pump. Joey did, however. Man, that's my bad. He did not. Well, for this weekend, yeah. Yeah, Zane Smith, I think he has a good chance. Boris said, yeah, I remember that. Didn't he race a cup race last year? Wasn't it like Road America? Imagine he wins somehow. That would be just the funniest thing ever. Sam Mayer. These are all good picks. However, they can only be one. Or 3, I guess. 3 different ones for the different series. Yeah. Is Kurt Busch going to win this year? Now that's a question. Will he win this year? At all? Yeah, I would like to see Bubba beat Gibbs too. It'd be nice, but I don't really see that happening. Although it's possible. You never know, though. I'm going for 42 minutes now. Wow. Yeah, I'll probably just stop at 7. I don't want to keep you guys for too much longer. Yeah, if Bubba loses, the haters are gonna freak out. Yeah, yeah. And if he wins, they're gonna freak out for a different reason. It happens all the time. You see how people react. He's a controversial driver. I guess by nature, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. At least it's not as bad as what was his name? I don't remember even. If he did win, it would be fairly surprising. Like I said, I don't think of him as being generally good at road courses, but hey, he could prove me wrong. Yeah, Drew Dollar doesn't really have too many wins. He's also fairly hated against, well, I guess because people consider him only getting the opportunity because of money. I'm not sure how true that is, but yeah, he only has one win. Well, I don't think it's possible for Bubba to avoid the attention or anything. I mean, he's the only African American driver in the entire series, so he's definitely going to get a lot of attention purely because of the state of the world. Yes, his last name is Dollar. Guess a forgotten Cup driver. Now that seems like a paradox. How could I guess a driver that I forgot about? Let's say Carl Edwards. I don't know. He's not fairly forgotten, but I feel like he will be a front mark. 2019. Who drove for them? And was it David Reagan? Matt Tifft? Oh yeah, Matt Tifft. Yeah, wow. I did forget about him. Only reason I remember him is because he drove the NOS Energy car in 2016. That's the only reason I remember him. Because I don't know. I don't know why that caught my attention. Yeah, good job. Got it first. Landon Castle. You're a little late there. Well. Just as a quick note for anyone who's here, I will be starting some football content, some NFL content, along with the NASCAR content I'm already doing. So just don't be surprised if you see that. I have someone coming on for a couple podcast episodes to co-stream for the NFL. So yeah. I'm going to start branching out into other sports as well. Because, my name is Liam's Sports and Entertainment, not Liam's Motorsports and Animation. Yeah. Yeah, my Danica video is 4 views away, I believe. As you say. Well, when it hits it, I will be sure to put up a community post about it. I still can't believe it. It's like, out of all the videos, It's a 16-second video that I made in 10 minutes because I had no other ideas. Hello, Jim Jam. So now we just got people from Discord coming on. That's what's happening. I think Discord has actually really helped my channel grow, at least. But, yeah. 4 views. It'll definitely hit it today, unless something happens, but yeah. Yeah. It's still mind-blowing. And to think, I still only have 681 subs. Yeah, it's Jim. Yeah, I'm not big on college football. I'm a general Maryland Terrapins fan, but I don't follow college football close enough to know too much. I mean, obviously, I follow the Big Ten somewhat, but other than that, I don't really follow too much outside of maybe like the. I know it's Jim Jam. I'm just reading what you said. You want Zanuck? Okay, those interviews would be just so awkward. First one is one thing, second one is another. There'd be a lot of tension, I feel. Although I could be wrong. Maybe it's been years. Yeah. Oh, did that happen? Okay. I'm sorry if I'm breathing too loudly. Sometimes I just do that. I did say did see that Brad got docked 100 points. Yeah. I don't know if an argument every race would be very fun, but yeah. No. If I did college football, I would definitely go with a local team, as I'm doing now with the Terrapins. I am a Maryland boy, but yeah, I won't be living in Maryland for too much longer, though. But I think I'm gonna stick to the teams I'm loyal to, I guess. Florida Gators, no. I follow YouTubers. I can't speak today. YouTubers that are Gator fans. They don't seem too happy. So I know who the Florida Gators are. Yeah. Have a lot of stuff going on there. But it's Florida. What do you expect? It's just Florida. I'll be back in 1 second. This thing is starting to. My computer is starting to freeze up. I will be back in 1 minute. Just.
Ba 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 ba
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. If you don't live in the USA, it doesn't feel the same in terms of the NFL. This, to me, here, it's football, yes, but it also kind of feels like a local pride. If you have a local team, it feels like it's, I guess, a part of your the state's or your region's identity. It gives you more to root for. Many people don't realize that, but it does really feel like that to me. Yeah. Yeah, seeing the two different cars race at the same time, it is an interesting thing to see. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's still 5 concurrent viewers. That is amazing. There's only one for the first 5 minutes or so. That's usually when people get notifications, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened with the Florida Gators. Like I said, I don't really follow the SEC. I think that's the conference they play in, right? The SEC, the SEC. I could be wrong. Like I said, I only really like follow the Big Ten and maybe watch the playoffs or I guess the bowls, during bowl season. Yeah, but I do love football, especially since it happens at the latter half of the year. It kind of adds to the culture and spirit of the season to me. Just football, like Thanksgiving football. You're watching the Lions lose on a yearly basis as people all around just eat their turkey in boredom, just watching the Lions lose again and 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 again. I really feel bad for Lions fans. I'm sorry that they've just had a 66. Justin Haley. I do agree with that. I mean, if he does fix some problems, he could do well. Yeah. Typically, when I refer to soccer or football, whatever you call it, depending where you live, I guess, I just refer it to soccer. And if I'm talking with someone who refers to it as football, I just refer to American football as American football. It's not too hard for me. Yeah. Oh, 66 yards. Yeah. That moment will forever live in my mind as my favorite moment, unless the Ravens win the Super Bowl. But it's my favorite player breaking a record. And just, I remember the entire moments. I said the feeling of dread and hope as the kick sailed. And then when I see it bounce off the crossbar from the angle, like I felt a short bit of disappointment. And then it went in. So that was really amazing. I wish the season would have been at least ended better. That will get him this year. Isn't it like 11 for you? Or even almost 12 for you, Raven? What you still doing here? Yep, Boris said returned in the Timmy Hill car. Yeah, if he's driving in a Timmy Hill car, no way he does anything. If he finishes better than third to last, that would be an accomplishment. Yeah, yeah. You do not sleep. Yes, I can tell the unholy hours that you message at. I mean, for me, it's fine, but when I'm talking at a time where I should definitely be asleep, and you're talking at a time where it's the middle of the night, it's just man, man. You drink a lot of tea or coffee or whatever you drink. Energy drinks. You drink Monster. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'll probably be ending the stream in a few minutes here. I know I've been going for almost an hour now. I really do like streaming. There's a reason I invested $25 a month into a streaming service. You drink water. You know what? That's a good choice. Good choice. But yeah. So, unless I have more to report here, I will probably be just ending the stream right about now. Oh, we are 3 views away from 100,000. That's cool. So, is there anything else you people want to say? Or should I get going? I'm getting blinded by the light here. Whew. I really need to cut my hair. I think I said this last week. It's just out of control. Oh, you only used to drink alcohol? Okay. Yeah, it is better. It is better. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, Corey LaJoy, he's a decent driver, but if they're all decent drivers, eventually someone has to be bad. Because, if they're all decent, then someone has to be the best. Someone has to be the worst. Atlanta was Atlanta. It was basically, well, it was basically like a super speedway race, just on a much shorter track. Yeah, and I'm not an OG because I do not remember that. I was very on and off when it came to watching during that time. I only started actually watching maybe 2015, 16. Like before that, I was an on and off fan, watching one race here, one race there. I never really kept track of that stuff. I didn't care about NASCAR that much. I mean, it took me like a little bit of time to even find it because I was just scrolling through random racing leagues. I do think watching cars when I was younger influenced my love of motorsports. What happened in the race then? I can sit here. I have nothing else to do. I'm sorry if it's taking me long to respond to your comments. YouTube takes at least 1 or 2 minutes for the delay in the chat to come. But so yeah. Kyle Larson flew into the fence. Yes. I'm just going to keep that there. And you know what? That is the answer. It's just yes. That sounds like a crazy race, and that's not even the whole race yet. Annette had an injury? Whew. Ooh, bruised sternum? That sounds painful. That sounds. I mean, anything bruised really is painful, but still. Yeah, I don't even remember if I ever even saw highlights of that. Although there's typically not too many highlights for races earlier than 2015, 14. An update here, we are 2 views away, only 2 views away from 100,000 on that video. So, like I just said, 3 minutes ago, unless someone else has something to say, I will be logging off. I will be releasing you from your captivity here, I guess. I know there's only 2 people viewing at the moment, but 3, I guess. So unless anyone has any final points, I will be logging off. Give it a minute there. Really good. Well, goodbye, folks. I'll see you, I guess, next Friday. How many of us do? I don't know. I am in my basement right now. So I guess just me. See you, Raven. I will be logging off. Enjoy your weekend. I will be maybe posting an NFL video tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not promising anything. Enjoy the NASCAR races and see you next week.